All right, guys. Thanks for joining us tonight, everybody. Let's see who we got in chat, Bryant. David. Cheers, David. Nope. No black hat. Sorry. Sorry, Paul. I see you in there too. Cheers. No white hat either. It's the Thought Squatch tonight. JD. Cheers. Trenton. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed your trip. Sonda. Cheers. Welcome. Sandy. Cheers. Brad, good to see you. Who's going to Kroger on Edgewood? We saw that right before I came down to get ready for the show. They're having that grand opening. When was that, Brad?
Tomorrow, I think.
Is it tomorrow?
There's a grand opening Kroger in Kentucky tomorrow.
That must be it. Okay. Can't convince me to go back. It's too short notice. I need a little bit of notice. Renee, cheers. Trevor, cheers. All right, everybody. Yep, thanks for joining us tonight. We got Bryant with us tonight. Bryant,
hello everybody. Good to be here.
And so we're just going to be talking about a little bit about my past weekend. This last weekend, I was down in Kentucky. Of course, they can't do the Kroger opening the weekend I'm down there. I have to wait till I come back. Excuses. So we were down in Kentucky. We're going to talk a little bit about that.
Okay.
We got some games we're going to play. We're going to do that Guess That Pour that we started last week. And tonight for the duck race, I got a special game we're going to do for the duck race. I'm calling the Whiskey Sipper's Dilemma. So for every $5 you guys put in, you get a duck in the race. So if you're interested in doing a little bit gambling tonight, send us that super chat. Get in on the duck race.
All right. Sounds like we got an action-packed night.
Absolutely. We are going to start out with Sazerac 100 Proof Rye, the new Saz that came out.
Yeah.
Now, I like the regular Saz well enough, but I think this is definitely much better. And did you see the news this week that they are going to be releasing a Sazerac Full Proof?
I did see that news. I'm actually excited about the Sazerac, Full Proof coming in at 125-ish. Proof.
That's what it is, 125. Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting.
David, thank you. I got you.
I've seen the handies come in at 125. We love handy, but just getting a chance to have 120.
Paul,
proof,
I got you.
125 proof Saz. I'm excited about that.
It's basically going to kind of be just a younger Thomas H. Handy.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it's probably going to be, I'd imagine, around 6 years old.
Right.
And I wonder if that's going to drive down the secondary price.
I think so.
Handy. Yeah.
I think it would have to. I think if you could get that product, which is just as good for a little bit cheaper, I think it'll bring that handy price down.
I think it might too. Cheers, Tracy.
Or, I guess it could work in reverse, because how many people do you know that avoid handy because they don't think they're rye people until they try handy and they're like, oh, I think I might be a rye person now. Handies are really good. So.
They are. They're very good. On a train in Brooklyn. Well, be careful out there, Tracy. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm definitely going to be looking to get one.
Oh, absolutely. Sure.
Yeah, so we drove down to Kentucky this past weekend. Renee and I left Saturday morning, and we drove down. We left what time did we leave? I think around 6 o'clock in the morning, maybe. And we drove straight to Four Roses to pick up her lottery win. So, we're Mellow Moments members. Trenton, I got you. We're both Mellow Moments members, and we entered the Mellow Moments Four Roses lottery as well as the regular Four Roses lottery. And she won the Mellow Moments.
Okay.
So we had to go to the Cox Creek location to pick up the Mellow Moments win. And it is right here. I think this is the right one. Nope, that's the wrong one. This one. The 2025 Four Roses Limited Edition. So that's a nice little win. And after that, we went over to Jim Beam and picked up a bowling pin. So it's back there. And from there, we just a few liquor stores and stuff. And then we went that evening to the Louisville Mega Cavern. Some of you guys, you're down there in Kentucky. Have any of you guys been to that Mega Cavern before?
Yeah, I haven't been to that Mega Cavern. I think, a lot of times I go down there and I'm just so intent on doing the things that I came down there to do for bourbon,
Yeah.
that I don't get to do some of those other things. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what we do. We go down there and it's bourbon all the time. And so we wanted to do something a little bit different, kind of get away from that, just do something off to the side that was fun. So we went to the mega cavern, and it's just a huge, giant, like underground limestone quarry. It used to be. You've been to the Mammoth. That's what we're going to do next, David. We're going to do Mammoth next. This is the one in Louisville. Trevor, yeah. So that's what it looked like. So we didn't do the Christmas light show. Isn't going on yet. We did the walking tour, but you walk by a section where the Christmas lights tour starts. And they're already putting up the Christmas lights. And It's funny because you're underground, but things like 100 feet in the air. I mean, it's huge. It's a huge excavated underground, cavern where they got all this limestone out of. And yeah, there's like there's a light tour, and they have zip lines and all kinds of crazy stuff underground.
Maybe I'll have to try to talk my wife into going. If I tell her there's Christmas lights, she's 100%
yeah, she's
going lights. To anything if there's Christmas lights going.
Have you been to Oglebay, West Virginia?
No.
With all the Christmas lights. We've been to that one. That's
okay.
Crazy amount of lights there. Yeah, she'd love that too. You just drive all around, like the entire town is lit up. They have all these giant Christmas lights. It's really cool. This Saz is really good.
It's really good.
It's really good.
Nice, spicy on the front end. Great finish on the back side of it. Just really good.
Yeah, it's kind of sweet, spicy.
Yeah,
a little bit of mint, but it's got a nice mouthfeel too.
It does. Great mouthfeel.
I like it.
David, I didn't miss that comment. Go Browns. We're struggling this year. But, we were talking a little bit about it before the show kicked off. Just tough times for the Brown this year, but we have good bourbon, so we're going to enjoy the season regardless. So.
Yeah, let me tell you, this is how bad the Browns are. So I have the Browns defense on my fantasy team. I have Derrick Henry as my running back on my fantasy team. The only thing good the Browns did last weekend was stop Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
That's all they did.
Yeah.
They completely screwed me. So cheers, Donald. Thanks for joining us. The Browns are just bad. All right, guys, again, if you're just joining, or is it doing a duck race tonight with a new game. So the race is going to include a little bit of gambling on your part, whoever wins. So for every $5 in super chat, you get a duck in the race. Somebody's going to get to have fun. All right. So we're going to compare this Sazerac rye. Brian, grab another couple of Glens over there. To another 100 proof rye, one of the classic kind of staple, the Old Forester 100 proof.
I don't think I've ever had this one.
Really?
No, just surprising, but I don't think I've ever had it.
Let me go ahead and kill that bottle. Yeah, Trevor, you are glad that he kept Henry. So Trevor was the team I was playing in our league. So he's glad they kept Henry in check because he ended up beating me because I didn't get any points. Yeah, I love the Old Forester 100 proof rye. I think it's a really nice, like $20 bottle.
Yeah. The barrel strength rye is the Old Forester barrel strength rye. It's the rye that got me into rye. Love it. It's just such a good pour. So it's going to be interesting to see how this stacks up.
Yeah.
Cheers.
So they're both rye, but they're incredibly different.
I was thinking first, well, you could tell the difference just from the nose.
Yeah.
Two very different noses. So, you could tell the difference there, but from the palate, just two distinct tastes, just very different.
Yeah. So the Old Forester rye is just very sweet with a little bit of herbalness on the end, a little bit of spice, but just very sweet on the front and dark and a little bit oaky.
Right. I agree.
And it's because it is a 51% rye, so it's a barely legal rye.
Okay.
So that's how Old Forester does their ryes. They're really high corn content rye, and I like them. I like both of them. Two completely different rye expressions, but I think they're both great.
Yeah, I like both of them. Two very different tastes. Finish is definitely better on the Saz rye, in my opinion. From the sweetness and classic bourbon type notes, I'm digging the the Old Forester rye, but very different, but both are very good in their own way.
What kind of ryes do you guys like? Name us some ryes that you guys like to drink. Paul, you expect the Browns to win before your fantasy team? Paul doesn't think he's going to win a single game this year in the fantasy league. I don't know. Yeah, so we did the Mega Cavern. Cheers, Chris Jenkins. Jack Rye, yes, Renee. Jack Daniels Rye is a winner.
It is.
Absolutely a winner, for sure. It's hard to beat that one. The Sagamore Double Oak and Jack Daniels Single Barrel Proof Rye. Yes on both. Fantastic. Driftless Glen, Donald. Yes, Driftless Glen. That Driftless Glen pick we did, the rye that we are going to eventually have for sale.
Yeah.
Is man, that thing was good.
Wow. Donald, yeah. I am not just saying this to boost sales. If you like Driftless Glen rye, or you just like rye, you are going to want to get this pick that we did. It is a fabulous pick. Just really tasty. Todd, I don't know if Todd shared the specs, but it is a monster bottle.
I don't think I ever gave the age. I don't remember. So when we went to Driftless Glen, we picked a bourbon and a rye. And the rye we picked was 9 years, 227 days old.
Yeah.
So it's almost a 10-year rye. It was pretty incredible. Good.
It's just a monster bottle.
Speaking of ryes, a hard truth pick. No update. I'm still waiting. The distributor isn't answering my contact with the retailer that's reaching out to them, and they're trying to verify a date and stuff, and they're just not responding. And it's like there's nothing you can do with these distributors. It's incredibly frustrating right now. It's just really got me irritated that it's going down like this. So there's nothing I can do because they just don't care.
Right. Paul, I see the Michter's, and I second that. Michter's 10-year rye, definitely one of my favorites. If you just want a nice, easy drinker, you're just getting in the rye, nice age, nice finish, Michter's 10-year rye is the one you want.
It is a very, very expensive pour, but it's a very good low proof pour.
It is a very expensive.
It's expensive
pour.
For the proof.
It is, yeah.
Not as expensive as the Sazerac 17 that we had.
Yeah.
The Saz
18.
The Saz 18. Yeah. Saz 18 that we had with Paul.
Oh, yeah.
Which was, wow, that was incredible too. That was absolutely incredible.
I have been fortunate, and I tried the Saz 18 before, and I have been telling everybody, like, this Saz 18 blows your socks off.
So good.
It's, as much as I like George T. Stagg, and as much as I like William LaRue Weller, the Saz 18 is just so good. And it's the one that I think most bourbon drinkers would choose last.
Yeah.
But when you try it, you look at the specs, it's 90 proof, and you think it's not going to have a great finish. Oh my God, it's a great drinker.
The regular Michter's rye is good too. Yeah, it's not bad. I like the toasted barrel strength Michter's rye. The toasted one is really good.
I like
super sweet.
I agree. I like the toasted barrel strength, but I like the barrel strength rye.
It's good too.
All the ryes from Michter's, that whole lineup, count me in on all those, Pete.
Yeah, Paul got his Saz 18 at MSRP, so he's one of the lucky ones.
Yeah, that Paul, that's the one that I don't have. I keep putting my wish list in to some of my buddies that that have stores that Saz 18 is on my list. So that's my unicorn right now that I'm trying to get. So hopefully Saz 18 makes my Christmas list this year.
Yeah, that'd be a nice Christmas present for sure. Again, guys, EH Taylor rye is good. The EH Taylor rye it's not bad, but I wouldn't put it up there with, like, I don't know if it's much better than that Saz 100, honestly.
Yeah, and I hate to be, because I hate to yuck somebody's yum, but
yuck somebody's yum.
EH Taylor rye is not my jam. So it's one that I tried. I was so excited to get, and it just didn't blow my socks off. And maybe I maybe hyped it up in my head a little bit more, and I was disappointed by where I hyped it up to be. But it's not my jam. But I do respect that that a lot of people love it.
Cheers, Tracy. I'm glad you made it safe. I like the E.H. Taylor rye. It's okay. It just doesn't. There's so many much other ryes I think are better.
I think I took my E.H. Taylor rye to a tailgate last year. I don't know where Patrick's at, but Patrick was at that tailgate, and I had the whole E.H. Taylor lineup, the whole Mash Bill 1 lineup, including some E.H. Taylor barrel proofs at this tailgate, and everybody tried the Taylor rye, but they had tried it once, and nobody asked at all to go back.
They
to
didn't want a second pour.
Everybody else was like, they're looking at everything else, and I mean, I'm with bourbon drinkers, so you have to expect that. But but you know, if you're not really a rye drinker, I don't expect that. But that just wasn't my jam. But
yeah, Pete, the Pumpernickel rye from Middle West, it's probably the best thing they have. So I agree with you. It's pretty good. You know, Middle West's all right. They also, I like their double oak that comes out of Middle West. The Whiskey War.
Yes.
No, that's not.
No, that's high.
That's not. Yeah, no, that's not. That's not.
No, that's
High Bank.
High Bank. Yeah.
Yeah. Never mind. So yeah, the Pumpernickel rye out of Middle West is pretty good.
All Columbus distilleries though, so you know, give a shout out to Columbus Whiskeys.
Yeah, all Columbus area there. And we won't talk about the other one that I don't like. Tracy, you're a rye lady, but not pumpernickel. Okay, well, that's all right. Everybody's got their jam. The barrel proof E.H. Taylor rye is better than the small batch. You know, I've only had it one time, Paul. It's when you brought it to one of our meetings. That's the only time I've had the barrel proof rye. I never got one last year. I never ran across one.
Well, I ran across one, but they were asking like 300
it was not worth
something
that.
bucks,
No,
and I'm like,
no.
And I had it, and it was a good pour. I agree with Paul that the barrel proof rye is better than their standard small batch rye. However, it was not $350 secondary good. So I steered clear of that. So never released it in Ohio. So we got some E.H. Taylor barrel proof rye sitting in the warehouse at one of these warehouses waiting to come to me.
Guys, in the bottle shop this week, the bottle that's on special is the Sagamore Spirit Sherry Finish.
Okay.
So I got that discounted, and the link to the bottle shop is at the top of the chat. So that's actually that's one of the only sherry finishes I like. I think sherry finishes need to be done with a rye. I think sherry overpowers bourbon.
It does.
I think the rye stand up better with the spice.
I agree with finish. That. Yeah.
Let's see. You got some E.H. Taylor bottles. If anyone is looking, it was at the small batch, Tracy. That's one that I've been seeing more and more of. When we were in Tennessee, every time I've been to Tennessee so far this year, I've seen a ton of E.H. Taylor in Tennessee.
Yeah, we went to Memphis, and I don't think I've ever seen more E.H. Taylor small batch in my life than I saw when we were doing that Blue Note pick in Memphis.
Yep.
Every store that I went in had E.H. Taylor sitting on the shelves there, so I was really surprised at that.
Yeah, Sagamore Double Oak is fantastic. That's one of the best shelfers out there. I love that bottle. Tracy, if you got those, I'm sure there's some people out there who will be might be interested in single barrel and barrel proof.
Absolutely.
Yeah, those two are good to go for sure. All right, we'll finish this off.
Let's finish these.
And I got a bottle. I'm going to do a fresh crack. We do have a duck race tonight, guys. It's a special, it's kind of a little bit of a gambler's edition. It's the kind of the whiskey sipper's dilemma. I'll explain what it is later. But if you like a little bit of gambling, you want to win this duck race. Shout out to you. I bought the Hard Truth pick and saw the price you have on some bottles. I was so impressed. I bought a few others. The King Rich is the cheapest I found. Thank you, Donald. Yeah, I don't. You'll be really, really hard pressed to find a store online that has bottles marked lower than I do.
I agree.
At least for the bottles I put up. I don't put up all the bottles. I kind of hand pick what I put on there, and it's going to be hard to find something better than those prices. And David's looking for a Taylor barrel proof. Yep, just reach out to Tracy. Get her on the Discord, David.
And the cool thing that your bottle shop does have, you buy 6 bottles, you get free shipping.
3 bottles half off shipping.
Three bottles half off shipping. So anybody that is, that's local, that's doing a pick, I need a King Ranch. So go ahead and shoot me a text. I'll go in on your order. So that's now you only need 5 and 2 to get those discounted shipping rates.
If you're serious, reach out to Devin, because I think his unit might be ordering some more Blue Note.
Okay.
So let him know and he can add that onto the order.
I'll shoot Devin a text.
A straight ride. Trevor, Tracy, you got all kinds of people coming your way. Now you guys are on the Discord. Go ahead and hit up Tracy on the Discord, and then she can you can work that out. And David, if you can, go ahead and post a link to our Discord if anybody here is not on it and would like to join. All right, so we're gonna do a little fresh crack tonight. My birthday is next weekend, and Bryant might not be able to make it because he might be in Detroit watching the Browns get their heads kicked in.
Right.
So he brought me my gift tonight.
I did.
I appreciate it very much. So I am going to open that gift here with everyone. It is an Old Forester Black Label. And if you've been following this channel and you know me, I love these bottles. I love the Old Forester Black Labels. And this one is special because it is a Buckeye edition. I'm also a huge Buckeye fan. So we are going to fresh crack this, and we're going to both give it a try.
All right, yeah. And, cool thing to have to say, and shout out to Ben Steen Liquor up in Michigan. They're a Michigan store, and, I buy some bottles, from them, and they started doing Buckeye stickers because they put all these Michigan stickers on everything, and I'm like, I won't buy any of those. So they started doing Buckeye labels just for me, and it's one of their top sellers up in Michigan. So Buckeyes are everywhere.
Thank you, Patrick and Trenton, for the early birthday wishes. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and open this. I'm going to move this. They've told me that, and I haven't listened back yet, but they have told me that the fresh crack on the microphone, this new microphone, sounds great.
Okay.
So we're going to do that. Here we go. So hopefully that sounded good, guys. And we're going to give this Old Forester a try. I've only had one Black Label I didn't like. I mean, I've drank a bunch of different ones.
I don't think I've ever had a Black Label that I didn't like. Great
pop. So it's a solid pop. Great pop. They love that. This microphone picks everything up. I guess they say when you do the pop, a lot of time it echoes.
Okay.
The microphone. So I'm gonna need to listen back just to listen to the fresh cracks. Okay. Yeah. So I like the fresh crack on the microphone. Yeah. Matt Morano in our group.
Yeah.
He has an Old Forester pick from a group, and I don't remember who it was. It was a local group. It's the only Old Forester Black Label I've ever had I didn't like. It tastes just like just a piece of oak. That's all. It's just a piece of oak. And no other notes to it at all. Oh no, this one smells fantastic. Oh my God. Yeah. That's like brown sugar and cherry.
Yeah, it has a great nose.
Oh, that smells really good. Yeah.
It has an amazing nose. It smells so good. You guys will think that we're making this up. It has a great nose, seriously.
Does. It's brown sugar and cherry.
Cherry is just
and like
popping.
And cinnamon.
Yeah,
it's a little bit of cinnamon. It's like a cinnamon caramel covered cherry.
Yeah.
Oh, that smells great. Right. Let's give this a try.
Cheers. Happy early birthday.
Thank you. Oh, that's great on the palate too.
Very good on the palate.
Yeah.
100 proof, has a nice finish, little tingling on the tongue. That cherry is flowing through in the taste. Yeah,
I get that cherry, and I get that like kind of nutmeg and stuff on the finish. It's not as sweet as I thought it might be, but it's got that nice cherry and baking spices. That's nice.
Yeah.
What's Patrick saying? Not asking what, but have any idea what our theme next weekend? Any idea for our theme next weekend? The theme is my birthday.
Oh, celebration pours. How about that? Yeah. Celebration pours. So, unfortunately, I'm still 50-50 on being able to make it, Patrick. I might be in Detroit watching the Browns upset the Lions, but celebration pours is a good one. It's Todd's birthday, so
yeah, there you go. Trevor, yeah, those, man, I love those black labels. David, I saw you said like your OHLQ black label is great. I know it's almost gone. You're going to need to get another one. Yeah, guys, come on. There's a duck race going to go on. It's going to be fun tonight. It's a little different. You're not just picking a bag. We're going to have a new thing I'm going to be doing, the Whiskey Sipper's Dilemma. It's going to be fun when you play it, whoever wins. So get those ducks in. There's a super chats in for a duck. Yeah, I think that is the theme, Paul. I'm not sure what Patrick was talking about. You know, Brad, I saw that 100 plus birthday bourbons. That's what they're supposed to have at this Kroger Grand Opening. It's hard to believe they have that many birthday bourbons. That's going to be a nightmare. I bet there'll be 5,000 people.
I'm
there.
sure.
That's going to be crazy. I don't know. Renee, we'll talk later. Is that Saturday? If it's tomorrow,
somebody said it was Saturday. Somebody in the chat said Saturday.
If it's Saturday, I'm supposed to go get the suit for my daughter's wedding this Saturday.
Okay.
Her wedding's in a few weeks, and I'm supposed to go get fitted and everything for a suit. I don't know. We'll see. Donald, I got you. Thank you, Donald.
You could make it back from Kentucky if you make a late appointment. 7:00 shop, you can make it back. and Patrick, the Browns game is in Detroit, so I'll likely already be in Detroit on Saturday. So that's why I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, no expectation. I have expectation for the Browns. I expect them to lose. That's an expectation, just not a good one. It's Saturday, Brad. Oh my God, we might. We'll talk, Renee. Dean, I did get your entries. Thank you very much, Dean. JD, I got you. Thank you. So yeah, we'll see. That's because I would love to grab another birthday bourbon. I mean, we got the one that we're saving for Renee's birthday, coming up here, but it'd be great to get another one.
And I have, I think, last year's birthday bourbon, and I'm actually saving that for Renee's birthday too. So yeah, I mean, what the hell? So we're gonna just save that for Renee's birthday, and we're gonna crack 2 birthday bourbons for her birthday. It's a big birthday, so I want to join in the festivities.
You know, I did. She said Edgewood, and I had no idea where that was in Kentucky. I've never heard that town name before, so I had no idea where it was. But you're saying it's near the river. Paul, I might be too if it's on Saturday. I thought it was Friday when she was first talking about it. I cannot do Friday. Sonda, thank you. I got you. So now she's excited. So I might be putting off my wedding suit for another week or 2 weeks.
You can do it at 2:00.
I'll be tired down there.
All you have to do is stand there. You don't have to sew the suit.
I'll need details. I'll need to see if I can figure out like how many wristbands are going to be. Do I need to be there at 3 a.m. or whatever? Trenton says Edgewood's where he was born, right by Florence. Okay, so it's about 3.5 hours in if it's over near Florence. Yeah, it's about 3.5 hours from us. This is very good, Brian. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, no.
Again, I love the Old Foresters, and this one did not disappoint at all. Unlimited wristbands, Trevor said. But unlimited wristbands doesn't mean anything. You could still get not called in the first 20 and then be at the end of the line and there'll be nothing left. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to talk it out. I know Renee wants to go, so we might be doing it. I was woohooing. Oh, Bryant and you opening birthday bourbons together. I thought you meant me saying we might go. 3 hours and 3 minutes, she said. She mapped it.
36 minutes. There was a typo in the next text.
Oh, okay. Well, we might be doing it, Paul. We might be. Yeah, Brad has that bottle for you, Paul. Don't forget that, too. So you think that's funny, David, but that's happened. It's happened. She won. Her name got called one time, and I was like third from last in the line where my number was. So,
Right.
yeah, that absolutely has happened. So we're going to finish this, and then we're going to move on, and we're going to play a game.
Yeah.
All right.
This is really good.
Mm-hmm. That's a very nice bottle. All right, so this is the same game we played last week, guys. Guess that pour. So for anybody who's new, who's watching, and for Bryant, because you weren't here, I guess a meetup at the Kroger drop incoming. We'll I think it's going to be discussed, Trevor. It's going to be discussed for sure. But for those of you who weren't here last week, and for Bryant, Pete, I got you. Thank you very much. This is what we're doing. I've got a pour here that's been sitting. Brian has no idea what it is. I poured this well before he came. And I'm going to give nosing notes. I'm going to give tasting notes. And everybody's going to get to guess what it is. Now, each person only gets 3 guesses, including you.
Okay.
So you guys have to beat Bryant. If Bryant wins, nobody gets anything. If one of you guys win, you guess the proper pour, then you win a prize. Right? Simple enough?
Simple enough.
And, of course, I'll answer questions as we go along. I'll start out by saying it is a bourbon. It's not a rye.
Okay.
So it's a bourbon. All right. Here we go. Okay, it's classic bourbon nose, a lot of vanilla and caramel. There's definitely some fruitiness in the background. A little bit of oak.
Okay.
All right.
It's not Patrick's Floor whiskey. And what's up, Ryan? So
Sweet up front and oaky in the middle. It's a nice mouthfeel, but there's really no kind of hug or heat. Some baking spices on the end. You know, it gets a little bit, not peppery, but kind of like that nutmeg, coriander type baking spice on the finish.
got one guess of Old Forester.
1924. Nope. Sorry, David. It is not Old Forester 1924. Right in the mid palate, there's some fruitiness, like a dark fruit. Russell's 13. No. Sorry, Tracy, not Russell's 13. I will say it is a legacy distillery, so it's not a craft.
So I'm going to give my first guess
Okay.
at Old Forester 1920.
No. It's not Old Forester 1920. 3 guesses. Everybody gets 3 guesses, Tracy. So we got a Stag. No. Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. No. Old Forester 9-year?
Old Fitz 9?
Old Fitz 9. No, it is not Old Fitz 9-year. Good guess, though. 4 Roses. It is not 4 Roses OESF. It's not a 4 Roses. You wouldn't have to guess the actual recipe. So when we do this, if it's like a 4 Roses single barrel proof, you just say 4 Roses single barrel proof. That's close enough. If it's like a Jack 12, you would say just Jack 12. You don't got to say what batch, because that's too difficult to try and narrow that down. See, Jack Daniel's barrel proof. No. Weller 107. No. It's a good guess, Chris. Eagle Rare. No. Wild Turkey 101. No.
Get the JD Heritage.
JD Heritage. No. That didn't really have the fruitiness on it. That JD
Yeah.
Heritage, man, that's like That's like a just caramel and
Marshmallow,
and
yeah.
toasted. It's so good. I love it. All right, let me see if I can pick up anything else out of this. That's a good guess, Brad, but no.
I'm gonna go just from my thoughts. I'm gonna go Ofit 7-year.
No. Nope.
I got 2 guesses, man. I'm down.
CYPB. Nope. So I'll say, guys, it's very nice mouthfeel. It's nice on the palate, but there's no hug. I mean, it doesn't even hit hard in the back of the throat.
Yeah.
Right. So
that's why I've been. That's what you kind of said. That's why I was staying lower proof. I wasn't going to give you guys any clues, but I was staying lower proof.
No, Patrick. E.H. Taylor. What? What's AN, Chris? E.H. Taylor and
small batch.
Small batch. No. Trevor got it. E.H. Taylor single barrel.
All right, Trevor. Nice job.
Good job, Trevor. It is an E.H. Taylor single barrel. And you will win a sample of the single barrel I am drinking. So I will send this to you. Good job. Good job guessing that. I thought it would take a little bit longer. I was waiting for people to ask more questions like, where's the distillery located? Stuff like that. So good job, Trevor. Rigged, but it's not rigged, Brad. You said Elmer T. Lee. That's why I said you're on the right track. Because you're on the same distillery, right? Kind of around close to the same proof there. It's that E. Taylor single barrels at that 100 proof, bottled at bond.
Right.
I love the single barrels. The small batch is good. It's good for the baseline. But to me, the single barrels are definitely better than the small batch.
I 100% agree. Yeah.
So yeah,
the small batch is really good. I'm a big small batch fan. But every single barrel that I had was really good.
Yeah, so. The single barrels are good. Now the 11-year-old single barrel I got the OHL cube. That thing's fantastic.
I still have
that thing's great.
I still have one of those unopened.
I have one about half full and I have one unopened because I had gotten 2 of them. Yeah. All right. So good job, Trevor. Let's give Trevor a round of applause. And you will get a sample of this single barrel, and it is very good. All right, so now we're going to move on to Bryant.
All right.
I am going to try to guess his, and you guys are going to be playing against me.
All right, let's get into the nose. I'm going to try to be not give it away just so easy, but Todd has no idea what this is either. Mm-mm. So
yeah, I wasn't around when he poured it. I went upstairs. So
really ton of caramel straight off the rip.
It is. I can right, guys. It is dark. It is dark. I don't know what he poured, but it's dark. And you got to think. I've got about 250 open bottles down here, so It could be just about anything.
It is dark. Getting a little bit of oak. That's a good clue. Dark caramel, oak, cherry. Getting some cherry on the nose. Sweetness on the nose. Has a great nose, by the way. It is not Stag. Stag is a really good guess. I'm going to give it a taste, kind of tell you guys what I think. Is it's not still Austin.
Oh, Patrick, what are you doing? Ooh, Russell's 15. That's a good guess.
It's not that dark. That is a good guess.
I'm waiting to hear some tasting notes before I make my first guess.
It is very light.
Oh.
Not a Woodford double oak. It's light, great finish. The oak is shining through. The caramel is shining through.
1924.
Sweet, not 1924.
Oh, that's one for me, guys.
There's some notes that I'm keeping
Sandy out. Sandy is Crown Royal.
Sandy, that's a hell of a guess. Like, you know me. You know what I might choose. I appreciate that, Sandy. Not Weller 12. It is from a legacy distillery.
Jack Daniel's 10-year.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It is Jack Daniel's 10-year.
Wah, wah, wah. Sorry, guys. You don't win a prize on this one.
I tried not to give away that it smells like banana because I didn't want him to guess it right away. But it is.
It was the light on the palate, but oaky and it's dark and the cherry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is Jack Daniel's
Rig.
Senior.
Never says rig. No,
He did not know. I don't know if you saw my face. I was really surprised he guessed it that quick. So, yeah. But it is Jack Daniel's 10-year.
All right. Well, that's the way it goes, guys.
I was trying so hard not to give it away. They're big Jack Daniel's fans.
We are. We drink a lot of Jack
Daniels.
And
I figured when I picked it that he wouldn't guess that I would grab a Jack Daniels because I like Jack Daniels. But no.
Patrick was going to say 12 next. He didn't say he didn't mention that that little bit that the 12 has that little bit where it grabs you in the back of the throat. You didn't mention that, so I didn't think it was a 12. That's why I went with the 10.
Yeah, I was going to jump to the banana notes coming soon.
Then you would have had all kinds of Jack guesses.
Yeah. So, but I stayed away from that because I didn't want to give it away too soon. But you did a great job guessing Jack 10.
All right. Well, there you go. That's all right. There'll be plenty of more chances, guys.
Yeah.
Again, we are going to have a duck race tonight, and it's going to be a special duck race. It's going to be fun. It's the first time I'm doing this. I'm calling it the Whiskey Sipper's Dilemma. Whoever wins the duck race will get to do a little bit of gambling. So if you haven't already and you want to get in that, every $5 in Super Chat gets you a duck in the race. And I'm going to check my Venmo real quick in case anybody sees anything. Trevor and Brad, I got you both here. Thank you guys very much. My phone locks automatically, so I got to remember every once in a while go and refresh it to check the Venmo. So yeah, Jack 10, love it.
Yeah, love it.
Love the 10, 12, 14, love them all. Yeah, thank you, Paul. Yeah, guys, hit that like button. It helps us out with the whole YouTube thing that they do. We're really close to 1,800 subscribers too.
Oh, awesome!
I'm at 1,797 or something like that. So we're real close to 1,800. Alicia, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Man, am I running behind? If somebody's still guessing, at least we don't have the thing this time that's telling us our poor connection that we had earlier. That's all gone.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to run a network cable from my upstairs modem down through the ceiling or something so I can plug right in. I keep having too many Wi-Fi issues.
You know, when I was working from home, I actually did that. So I have a network line that runs from my upstairs to several rooms in the basement just to make sure. So, It's Pete. It's a poor connection.
A poor connection. Yeah, that's it.
I love it.
The more pores I have, the less I care about the connection. Yeah. That's what it is. All right. So this week, guys, we are doing a special Patreon giveaway. I have a monthly giveaway, but I actually put out that I'm doing a separate special giveaway for my Patreons. And we'll be doing it now. Next week's the regular giveaway on my birthday week. But so if you're not a Patreon and you are interested, David, if you could post a Patreon link. One of our Patreons is going to be winning a sample of Elijah Craig Barrel Proof C525. And I'll tell you what, guys, when I did that, this is a fresh crack. It was okay. I came back 3 weeks later, and this thing's really good. Okay. It's got a real good dried fruit note on it.
Okay.
That the Elijah Craigs don't always have. So that B525 that's a nice pour. And they're going to be winning with that this JFR Titan Maduro cigar. Look at the size of that sucker. That's
a monster.
Yeah, that's a monster. And I actually did one of my Ricks and Sticks videos. I paired these, and they're very complimentary.
Okay.
They're a very complimentary pair. So I had put up on our Patreon for our Patreons to go and post they want to enter for this, and I got the list up here. And so we're going to run a duck race and see which Patreon wins this Ricks and Sticks.
Okay.
Let me switch that over here real quick. All right, so we had 21 entries from our Patreons. I'm going to set this for 1 minute. And we are going to give it 3 good shuffles. Here we go. All right. Somebody's going to win this. Very nice combination. JFR Titan Maduro and a sample of Elijah Craig B5 25. Barry's in the early. He's got the dinosaurs, the dinosaur duck. Look at that costume.
Sonda, I was rooting for you. You got off to a good start. I know you're in the chat, but you're fading to the back a little bit there, Sonda.
So here we go. Rick 6. That's right, David. Oop. So we are going the Thorntonberries there. Brian W. coming on strong, but it's a little too early. It's too early to come on strong when there's 30 seconds left. You're gonna blow yourself out. You're gonna run out of gas. So we got Fortenberry with a nice steady lead.
Oh, I don't think he's gonna be caught.
Oh, here comes Jacob.
Wait.
Here comes Jacob.
Oh my God.
So there's two Jacobs. One's Jacob, and the other one is Jacob. That's the regular Jacob. I know there might be another Jacob watching it, but they were Jacob D. Jacob D and Jacob. So just the regular screen name Jacob 1.
Congratulations, Jacob.
Congratulations, Jacob. It's not JD, it's the other Jacob. But congratulations, Rigged, the pink duck. Brad, I am going to see if I can somehow set that up to always give you the pink duck from now on. So Jacob, if you're on, congratulations. If not, I'll message you. Yeah, I know, JD. It's a different Jacob. It was not Jacob D. It was the other Jacob. But he won that combination. So there you go. And congratulations, Jacob. Yes. All right. So we got about 10 minutes left. I'm going to explain how this new duck race is going to work. And then you can, guys, I'll give you one more chance to enter if you want. So we're going to do a duck race. What we have behind us is 4 bags. 2 of the bags have a decent prize. One of the bags has a really nice prize. One of the bags is a punishment bag. So what's going to happen is the winner is going to pick a bag. We're going to take that bag aside, and then I am going to reveal the contents of one of the 3 remaining bags and give you the option to keep the bag you picked or take one of the 2 bags that have not been displayed yet.
Okay.
So you have the dilemma of, do I trust my gut on the original bag I picked, or do I go with mathematic probability and take one of the other 2?
Okay.
So you're going to have a little bit of gambling in here. So I'm going to give just like 2 more minutes. If somebody wants to get in on this duck race, go ahead and send me do the Venmo or do the super chat. And until then, I am going to pour a little bit more of that Old Forester because it was that good. Yeah, so this game, Patrick, this game's a little bit more for gamblers because you're going to get that initial pick. But then do you trade it in or not? How do you feel? Do you trust your gut?
Floor whiskey for the win.
Yeah, floor whiskey for the win. Yeah, so Patrick, if he won the punishment pour, would like it because he likes the floor whiskey stuff. So he's rooting for that punishment pour. Does Wayne Brady pop out when you pick the bag? No,
that was the first thing I thought, Bill. I'm like, this sounds like let's make a deal type game.
That's
which
what
is
it
awesome.
is.
Yeah.
So I say the whiskey sipper's dilemma because really that problem is considered in mathematic probability the Monty Hall dilemma.
Okay.
Because mathematically you should always trade in the bag.
Yeah.
But do you go with your gut? So we'll see what happens.
Unless you get a really good prize in the beginning.
Well, but you don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know until the end.
Yeah.
You don't know until you make that decision what you would have had, or you'll see what you wouldn't have got, or what you would have got and what you did get, and all that. So it'll be fun. So last chance, guys, if anybody wants to get in on the duck race to play the Whiskey Sippers Dilemma. I will say, also, I want to mention as we're getting ready to end here, at 8 o'clock, so an hour from when we end, I am going to be on the Bonding with Bourbon live stream with Chris and Kat. So the Bonded by Bourbon guys, I'm going to be with them. So if you want to come join us, we're going to start at 8 o'clock. they sent me a whole bunch of samples. So I'm going to be doing a lot of drinking with them.
Okay.
And I'm going to be doing a giveaway with them. And they got a bunch of stuff going on. So Bonded by Bourbon, guys, I'll be on their live stream at 8 o'clock tonight. If you want to join us, it'd be great. Paul, Paul said, I got a big guy. Me too, Paul. This is a really great pour.
This nose is amazing.
It's got a lot of cherry in it.
Tons of
really
cherry.
Nice,
yeah.
And it's a soft cherry.
Yeah.
It's not like a syrupy cherry. It's a nice soft cherry. All right, guys, last call for anybody who wants to be in on this duck race. All right. So it's closed out now. Brian, if you want to entertain them for a minute, I got to go input these names into the race, and we'll get this started.
So he's inputting names into the race, and we're just going to be sitting here and just thinking about, I'm going to the game Sunday with my wife to watch the Browns play Green Bay. I don't know. I really don't know how this is going to go. The Browns defense has been playing fabulous this year.
Against Derrick Henry, at least.
Well, they played great against Cincinnati and Joe Burrow down there. They really held them in check. I think they had like 7 yards in the second half. And they still lost the game, by the way. But Jordan Love, Green Bay Packers,
he's been great this year.
Like, this is going to be a rough game, and it's the only game my wife's going to this year that I know about so far. So, hey, that Go Pack! I saw that in there. But we're just if they lose, I'm gonna blame my wife. All right, David, I appreciate that. House divided is always a good thing when you're rooting against the Browns. So this is my wife's only game that I know of that she's going to this year.
Yeah, Brad, I just want to say I did get your entry, and I also got Trevor's and Dean's all from Venmo. That's the only 3 Venmos I have. The rest are all super chats.
Yeah, Paul, we should have won that game against Cincinnati. So
like,
it was a tough
the Browns,
game. So.
You can't have a good kicker. It's the curse of Phil Dawson. They got rid of Phil Dawson when they never should have, and they'll never have a good kicker again.
Hey, as bad as they're playing, I'm kind of rooting for Justin Tucker to get a tryout. I don't know. I'm joking about that, by the way. So, all right, you're up.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and share this. And this is the garbage truck race. So we're going to run a garbage truck race. We're going to shuffle this 3 times. And here we go. All right, Pete Paul.
Oh
my gosh, that was fast.
That was a quick race.
That was. So Pete won. That went quick. Holy cow. You didn't win, Brad. What are you talking about? You're not even close, Brad. Pete won. Okay, so Pete, I'm guessing you're still there. Rigged. Pete, if you're still there, you got to pick your initial bag, A, B, C, or D. Yeah, you're still there. Okay. So A, B, C, or D. C. So his initial bag is C. We'll leave it there for now. We don't need to grab it. We don't need to grab it because he might not be taking C.
Okay.
So now I am going to display one of the other bags and show you what was in it and remove it. So I am going to display, we'll do D. So D had an Obtanium 14-year-old rye, Obtanium 14-year rye, 128 proof, and it had an Old Forester 117 series bottled in bond rye.
Okay.
So that was one of the prizes in bag D. I have now removed D from the option. So now your dilemma. Do you go with your gut and keep C, or do you pick A or B? Your choice.
Oh, tough choice. We obviously know that wasn't the gag bag or the punishment bag.
It was not the punishment bag. No,
those
are good pours.
Yeah, so we know that wasn't the punishment bag, but the odds say there's two really good bags still up there. One,
there's a punishment bag, a good bag, and a really good bag.
Yeah.
Between the three.
Yeah. So
do you go with your gut on C, or do you go with A or B? You got a chance to switch.
He said he's switching.
Switch. Okay, which one are you switching to? Brad, rule 1, don't ever listen to me. You're going to switch to A. Okay, so give me A. We're going to set that aside. All right, so we're going to first reveal what you did not pick. Okay, so we're going to go with B. B was
punishment bag.
a sample of Sagamore Spirits Single Barrel, the Whiskey Thieves pick, along with a Toronto Silver Exodus cigar.
Oh.
So it's a nice combination.
Okay.
Okay, that was B. You did not win B.
That B's pretty good.
Now we'll go to C.
Oh, Pete. I'm getting worried.
This was your original bag, Pete. This is what you would have had if you did not take the mathematical probability of switching. The Monty Hall dilemma says always take another bag. That's what it says.
Pete, I'm nervous. I don't know what's in there yet. I'm nervous for you, Pete. So we're going to find out.
This is what you would have won, Pete. If you had kept this bag, you would have a sample of Whiskey Dick charcoal mellowed 130 proof whiskey, and a sample of the River Hill bourbon aged 12 months.
Pete, great job. I would have kept C. Great job, Pete. You took the risk.
So, Pete, you won the best bag of the bunch. This is what you're going to get. You are getting Russell's 13, batch 3. Short Barrel, Founders Reserve Hazmat, 146 proof. King's 10-year American Light Whiskey, 155 proof Hazmat.
Ooh.
And a Cohiba Red Dot Churchill cigar. These run about $20 in the brick and mortars.
Yeah.
So good job, Pete.
Great job,
switching
Pete.
The bag and picking the right one. You're on a roll. Yeah, you are on a roll.
Yeah.
Great pick. I think those are really good samples.
Oh, great samples.
And that's a great cigar. So congratulations, Pete. You did a great job on that.
Yeah. The hazmat short barrel, I'm very, very interested in. Like,
I'll give you.
Yeah.
We'll have one after the show.
Hey, listen, I'm very interested in that. Very nice job, Pete.
Yeah, good job, Pete. And thank you, everybody who played. And this is going to be our duck race from now on. So from now on, we're going to be doing it, the Whiskey Sippers Dilemma. We're going to be seeing what happens. We're going to do a little gambling. I kind of like it. It makes it fun for me.
Hey, it made it fun for me, and I wasn't playing. And so all of you that was sitting on the sideline, next time I'm at home, I'm getting in also. This is a great dilemma, and you made a great choice, Pete.
Yeah, Pete says, good to know not to trust my gut.
Yeah.
That's funny. Very good. Paul, cheers. Have fun at bowling. Okay, guys. So remember, an hour from now, 8 o'clock, I'm going to be on with Chris and Kat and Bonded by Bourbon, and we're going to have some fun. They sent me a bunch of samples. We're doing some samples, and we're going to be running some games there. So hope to see you there. And if not, well, until next time, next week, the best bourbon or whiskey
is the one you like the most.
We'll see you guys.
Have a good one.